I'll never forget the first time I learned about you, but don't worry, I'ma keep trying. Content farm so rich in produce, everyone trying to put a sticker on it. Let's face it, there's definitely a lifeguard in that gene pool. You'd have drowned otherwise. Huh. Haven't been tasting a what? You fucking shot me? How's it going, Warriors Alike? I'm Miff, the alpha that found out you smiled in your sleep last night. It's not creepy if you're below a certain height and wear a top hat. What? I've seen Christmas Carol. It's time for another exciting episode of what your favourite Final Fantasy XIV content creator says about you. That's right, we've reached part 5, and like your favourite days where your wife wears lace, you know what that means. Of course, you beautiful beings, we're on part to beat Sharknado on series longevity, and clearly it's because you all just can't get enough of these spicy takes. And yes, totally taking 556 to a nerf while he's talking slowly again. Turns out, if I continuously fail to do this, the community will find more creative methods of assuring it. Didn't see the shot colour coming though. I am uncomfortably... You fucker. But before we dive in, remember, this is all in good fun. I love these creators and so do you. Each one of them brings something unique to our amazing community, whether it's top tier gameplay, epic storytelling, or just a good laugh when we need it most. So without further ado, grab your favourite snack, punch your camel, get comfortable and ghost gaslight your paranoid schizophrenic boyfriend into thinking you never existed. Here is what your favourite Final Fantasy XIV content creator says about you motherfucker. Well, of course, it didn't take me long to arrive at the metaphoric king of Final Fantasy guides here in Britain, but no king rules forever. And I'm sorry, Rinon, but I have arrived, like this generation's Oliver Cromwell. History jokes. What? You're not the only people who've had a civil war. Look it up. We beheaded a fucking king. Brits go hard. The Yorkshire puddings are already in the oven. Ready for a roast, Rinon? But before I defraud this devilishly articulate Makote, Rinon is a content creator known for producing and engaging in informative content related to Final Fantasy XIV. They're known for their approachable and friendly demeanor, which makes their content accessible and enjoyable for a wide audience, and is a particularly cash money trait to have when doing guides for Savage and Ultimate, as way too many guides out there feel like they're being voiced by Siri's more robotic cousin John. Side rant, I get it, guide makers. It's a lot of info and complexity to the mechanics, but can you please just turn your enthusiasm up so I don't get the intense feeling you're about to suck on a car exhaust after the upload? I am tired of seeing 15-minute P12S guys that should come with a do not watch while operating heavy machinery label. But anyway, I digress. Renon's ability to break down complex topics into easy to understand segments have earned them a loyal following, and their YouTube channel is a treasure trove of guides, documentaries, and discussions about Final Fantasy XIV. Whether you're trying to navigate the labyrinth of mechanics that is top, or just wondering why 100 different content creators play this game, Renon's got you covered. If Rinon is your go-to content creator, then you must be a deep-sea diving artiste, because it says a lot about your appreciation for depth and detail. You love diving into the nitty-gritty of the game, understanding mechanics and optimizing your playstyle. Renon's thorough guides and detailed explanations resonate with your desire to master the game, and one of Renon's standout qualities is his positivity and encouragement towards sprouts that are less experienced when it comes to engaging with Savage and Ultimate. As a fan, you likely value a positive gaming environment. You appreciate content that's uplifting and motivational, helping you stay excited and engaged with the game, and hell, you may be one of the many people who's helped grab that first Ultimate clear. For the uninitiated, Rinon is a beloved figure in the Final Fantasy XIV community, and what really stands out to me personally is much the fact that whilst clearly being skilled enough to engage and clear the endgame comfortably on every job no less, he doesn't go so far down that path as to become almost aggressively anti-inexperienced as so many others do. Some of my favourite content creators call new players trash all the time for any reason, and in some cases outright refuse to play with them without ever knowing if they're going to be bad or not, which I find to be both arrogant and fucking toxic considering this is a game. This sets Rinon apart from the others and has made me a lifelong fan. Wait, didn't I say I was going to roast him? You motherfucker, do that again, I will piss on your strawberries. Before we continue, this is usually where I'd ask you to like, comment and subscribe, but I want to take a moment to talk about something more important to me right now. June is PTSD Awareness Month, and it's a time for us to recognise and support those who are living with post-traumatic stress disorder. PTSD can affect anyone who has experienced a traumatic event, whether it's combat, a natural disaster, an accident, or any other life-altering experience. It's more common than many realise, and it's something that can touch anyone's life, including our friends and loved ones. Raising awareness is the first step towards breaking the stigma and helping those affected find the support they need. And to the silent sufferers, I'm speaking both as a combat veteran with the disorder and as a friend to many in my battalion who lost their battle to it. You are not alone, so please don't try to deal with this on your own. Seek help, share the weight. You're strong, but you're not invincible. It's almost a sin that I made it this far into the series without mentioning everyone's favourite eugenicist supremacist, Weskalber.
7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you.
Weskalber is a highly intelligent and resourceful individual with a complex background in biotechnology and military tactics. He first emerged into public and official awareness as the captain of the Special Tactics and Rescue Service, STARS, where he demonstrated exceptional leadership and strategic skills. In recent years, reports indicate that Weskalber has acquired superhuman abilities, likely as a result of exposure to experimental viral agents. These abilities include enhanced strength, speed, and resilience, making him a formidable Final Fantasy XIV content creator. Weskalber's current whereabouts and activities are largely unknown, known, but as history suggests, a continued pursuit of excellence, characterized by his educational yet entertaining style. He has a knack for breaking down complex game mechanics into easy to understand segments, making his guides invaluable for players looking to improve their skills. His dedication to providing high quality, informative content has made a significant impact on the Final Fantasy XIV community, helping countless players enhance the gameplay experience. Liking Weskalber's content means you're drawn to complexity. You appreciate the characters who aren't just black and white but thrive in the grey areas. You probably admire intelligence and cunning, even if it comes with a dark side. Liking Weskalber's content means you're not afraid to embrace the anti-hero, the complex narratives, and the thrill of unpredictability. But he's not without his flaws. Weskalber is the kind of guy who thinks wearing sunglasses indoors makes him look mysterious. I mean, I'd agree with you, but then we'd both be fucking wrong. I'll never forget the first time I learned about you, but don't worry, I'ma keep trying. Nah, honestly, I can't keep this gimmick up much longer. Weskalber is a cornerstone of the Final Fantasy XIV content creator community. His detailed guides, engaging live streams, and active community involvement make him a valuable resource for players of all levels. His content not only helps players understand the game better, but also fosters a strong and supportive community around Final Fantasy XIV. If you haven't already, give him the love, guys. He's certainly less polarizing than our next creator. Now, I know you're thinking, wait, he's put Pyro on the third slot. This should be good. And you're largely right. I realise a lot of people have socially distanced themselves from the mere mention of this guy because of his uncanny ability to manifest, attract, and create drama. But it's a fucking myth video, and I'm a brave bean today. I was a fan of Pyro back when he did WoW content. Him and Nobble's lore videos were my crack whilst farming the infinite power grounds of Legion and Battle of Azeroth. Even then, he was known for his in-depth analysis and breakdowns of expansive lore, delivering the type of content that keeps both long-time fans and newcomers hooked. With genuine reactions, detailed discussions, and a deep love for the games, he brings their many rich stories and characters to life. If you enjoyed this version of Pyromancer, you likely have a strong interest in the intricate lore and storytelling of the games, particularly MMORPGs like Final Fantasy XIV. Pyromancer's detailed analysis and passion for the game's narrative align with your appreciation for rich, immersive stories. You enjoy dissecting and understanding complex narratives, characters, and world-building elements. Pyromancer's content caters to viewers who love diving deep into the lore and connecting various plot points. That's the kind of Pyro I wish we kept, but unfortunately, this guy capped his ego in the character creator, and after an explosive start to his Final Fantasy XIV content creation career, we have the Pyro we have today. 5,000 concurrent views can do a lot to convince someone they're bossing the space. However, it would seem he ignored the many people telling him this is just story appreciators, and the chinks in the armor were already present at the get-go, considering he was financially incentivizing doing fucking job quests. When he finally summited the pinnacle of Endwalker, this number went down faster than me on anyone cosplaying Morticia. It's not a kink! Okay, it's a kink. What followed this fall from height was a content farm so rich in produce, Erewhon tried to put a sticker on it. Drama happens though, and it'd be boring to cover that, but then he committed a mortal fucking sin. A sin to which I could not ignore. He used mental health as an excuse for his fuckery. This is the type of shit that drives the negative stigma wild, as no, it is not an excuse to deflect responsibility. Now I don't want to rehash all that. It's been beaten half to death already, and I just wanted a reason to roast the guy. So, Pyromancer, I love the sound you make when you shut the fuck up. You're so fake even China denied they made you. Let's face it, there's definitely a lifeguard in that gene pool. You'd have drowned otherwise. Of course I'm joking, guys. He's come a long way to redeem himself in recent months, and I do hope he continues this journey. And hell, if you've subbed recently, he deserves it, honestly. Kinda hope it stays that way. Huh. Haven't been tasting it. What? You fucking shot me?
Sorry, I ran out of tranquilizers.
Oh god, I can see the light. Tell my subscribers, Die Hard is not a Christmas movie.
That is never going to get old. Meowdy gamers, I'm Blank, and apologies for the interruption. I just felt it was time to remind Myth that I'm always lurking in the shadows, so really, it's his own fault for letting his guard down. As for me, I'm just a Mikote YouTuber playing on the North American servers, and I have my own YouTube channel if you wish to check it out. But in all seriousness, I've been sent in as a spy by the government to infiltrate the Totalitarians for being a suspected terrorist organization. Shh, don't tell them that I told you that. I have them convinced that I'm just a walking, talking house cat. Aw, but now I feel bad for the Popoto, and I'm pretty sure I won't get my daily meow mix after this, so, I guess I'll do him a favor. Go ahead and smash that subscribe button, and let Myth know in the comments if you think his latest roast was fair criticism or just seething envy. That is, if he's still alive, in which case just send your condolences. I'm sure the other members would be grateful. Oh, and click this because doing so will increase your chances of being lucky today. The fates haven't determined for what yet, but hey, are you going to pass up that opportunity? I didn't think so. And for the record, Die Hard is totally a Christmas movie.